Hello and welcome. The floodlights are shining down here at the 80,000 capacity Lusail Stadium, just to the north of Doha. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have a very intriguing match to bring you, this World Cup round of 16 tie. It's Croatia against Brazil.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
And the starting 11 for Croatia. Mateo Kovacic starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading the line today is Andrej Kramaric. The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Lucas Paqueta in central midfield. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching Richarlison. And now they get the ball rolling. Options in the centre. And Neymar. Giving it a try. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Played over. And it still could be dangerous. Good stop from the keeper. It's one corner after another. It's a short one. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Can he play it in? And it might be. Oh, and the decision is penalty. A big chance for them to take the lead here. Well, not the start they had visualised, and now a sending off.
Well, it's a big decision by the referee. I just hope it doesn't spoil what should be a really good game.
This to make it 1-0. In it goes! Coolly converted.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Went in strongly to win the ball. Andrej Kramaric. It's looking promising. And he takes on the shot. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
And the keeper dicing with danger. Oh, and there's the goal they were looking for. They're doing this the hard way. Down as they are to 10.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, he doesn't read the danger at all, does he? It's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Paqueta. Potential danger. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. This might be ideal for the counter. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. To take the lead. Oh, can you believe this? They've forged ahead, undeterred by the fact that they're down to 10. This is inspirational stuff.
Well, let's look at this again. The cross just couldn't be any better, could it? Whipped into that danger area, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
And so Brazil get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with a quick response? Marquinhos. Here's Rafinha. That's useful play. Richarlison. And will it be the leveller? Oh, that is a superb save. Could be a chance to break here. Can they take advantage of the situation? And still a chance. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Vinicius Junior. And Neymar. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. An awful lot of green space to run into. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, threat over for now. Rafinha. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And now it is there for him. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Juranovic. The ball with Luka Modric. Good bit of pressing. Oh, he looks threatening. Able to get a body in the way. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, very effective play in possession, but they dealt with the threat posed. Neymar. Neymar! And hunting for his second goal tonight, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
They take it short. Neymar crosses it in. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Casemiro. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now can they counter clinically? Perisic. Kramaric. Must be! Blocking it. And I think the threat has been averted. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Richarlison. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. And now Perisic. Kramaric. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Andrej Kramaric. Now Brozovic. Mario Pasalic. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. Vinicius Junior. And return to Casemiro. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Perisic. Now he must favour the cross. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Neymar. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ivan Perisic. Perisic. Kovacic. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Brozovic. Mario Pasalic. Mateo Kovacic. And he read it well, intercepting it. And he could really get at the opposition. Mateo Kovacic in the centre. Well, they survived the attack. Casemiro. Room to roam on the wing for Brazil. Chance to cross. It did look on for them, but not to be. Perisic. In with a chance. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Well, the keeper asking too much of his teammates on this occasion. Throw in to come. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Modric. Josip Juranovic. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw in to come. Well, pressing really high. Andrej Kramaric. Chance here, Kramaric. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
And fired from the flank into the area. Well, thumped clear. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Making a bit of headway. Terrific block. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. A real opening now. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And he's fired over the corner. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. So back underway here into the second half. The ball back with Brazil here. Lovro Mayer. And space to exploit, maybe. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Throw in for Brazil. Casemiro is with Vinicius Junior. Failure to keep the ball by Brazil. Kramaric. Perisic with the ball. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Determined defending. Now potential danger. Chance here, Kramaric. Nicely saved. So the corner played into the box. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. The high press was very much on. Kramaric. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And Neymar, it's going to be Neymar, and he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him, and he's having a field day.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Can they create something from here? Intercepting it intelligently. This might be ideal for the counter. All hands on deck. And the ball is loose. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, here it is again, and the striker does everything right. He hits it across the goalkeeper, which makes it difficult for him. And then the player coming in is alert for the rebound. What a good goal that is.
Well, Brazil's still behind here, but I'll tell you what, this game is very much a contest again. Who's to say what's going to happen next? Just the challenge that was required. Well, we're into the final half hour. Oh, good-looking run. Superbly read and executed. Andrej Kramaric. Oh, tremendous vision. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Luka Modric. Giving the ball away. Fred. Ivan Perisic. I must say, this looks promising. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Now, what on earth happened there? Richarlison. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Danilo. And simple for the keeper. He's lost it. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Ivan Perisic. This looks more than decent. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Breaking at pace. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Brozovic. Well, over the top, but it will go through to the keeper. Marquinhos. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Firing it towards goal. Well, able to close down the shot. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And that's going to be all for him in this game anyway, Stuart.
And if they're not careful, it could be all for the team as well. They're going to be under a lot of pressure now.
Brozovic. Nicely timed tackle. He's in behind. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Neymar, not much chance for the goalkeeper there. Great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Brozovic. And Kramaric on the ball. Kramaric. Surely! Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Short corner favoured. Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
And a decent delivery. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Lovro Mayer. A sloppy pass. Marquinhos. Neymar. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And forward this time goes Neymar with options aplenty. Can he finish them off? Well, what a good stop to keep them in this.
Well, that would have been game over. Not long left now, though.
Who can they pick out? Well, he failed to get it away properly. And in the end, no damage done. And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. Mario Pasalic. Just not looking confident in possession. Rafinha. On the ball, Richarlison. Alexandro. This could finish it! Well, decent save there. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Andrej Kramaric. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. This could be the equaliser. But no, when your goalkeeper comes up with a save like that late in the game, you have cause to be thankful.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
This could be it! And that's a high-quality stop.
Well, it may not count for anything, but that was a great save, wasn't it?
Well, great read there to intercept. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Well, the counter chance looks very real. He's in here. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. Failure to keep the ball by Brazil. Getting the better of his opponents. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. Luka Modric with the corner. And there's the referee's whistle. And Brazil have made it through to the quarter-finals.
Well, going forward, their 1- and 2-touch passing was excellent, and they created so many opportunities. But they will certainly need to improve their defensive structure going into the next round.